Good morning, everyone. Bradley here, and today I woke up to see that we had a Civilization 6 game update for February, so might as well take a look at this and break it down with you guys. But also, this is Carl. Carl looking better than ever this morning. Very handsome fella, especially with the leaves in his hair and all that. Carl is one of the game devs on Civilization 6, and it's super cool to see him headlining one of these videos. Again, he's been in a few of them. Just because Carl comes and hangs out with our community on Twitch all the time, he's in a variety of different people's Discords and Twitch streams, and it's super cool to have one of the game devs actually come and hang out and answer questions and just be part of the Twitch community in that way. It's well above and beyond what I think game devs who spend their whole day every day trying to make games. I can't imagine like making Civ all day every day and then going home and wanting to watch more people play Civ. But Carl's just incredible, and I've always appreciated him in the way he comes and interacts with the community. So it's super cool to see him headlining another one of these videos. So another patch, another chance for Eleanor to be nerfed. We'll see if it happens. Let's hop in.
Trample the weak, hurdle the dead, and crush the gods of those that stand against.
Hurdle the dead. I get trample the weak. Hurdle the dead. What are you doing with the dead? Why can't we just leave them? Why don't we bury the? You know what? I'm not going to ask too many questions.
Against you, because this is the Barbarian update video.
Ooh, barbarians. Wait, is this like an extra barb mode? Are we getting an extra barb? Okay. If there's an extra barb mode, I'm not sure I'm going to play it a whole bunch, but that's cool.
Actually, this is the developer video.
Look at this guy. So you have Carl. So Carl looks like he may have got lost in a tornado on the way to work this morning. This guy looks like he had just like a standard businessman's morning. You know, you wake up, you go to the kitchen, the wife and kids are there, like your sitcom breakfast. They're already having breakfast. You walk over to the frying pan, you grab the newspaper, right? You're already ready for work. And at the end of the scene, you just walk out of the house. You don't need to grab your keys or anything. You're just already ready for work. That's what happened to this guy. Carl had a different morning though. Carl had a different morning.
For the free February game update in Sid Meier's Civilization 6.
Sid Meier's civilization.
Nonsense! I shall feast upon.
What the hell, man? What is happening? What is happening to this video, and what is happening to Carl?
Sid Meier's civilization.
Nonsense! I shall feast upon.
Is that what barbarians sound like? We need this VO in the game. Carl, if you're watching this, or next time you pop in the stream, can I use this as an alert? I would like to use this as a stream alert.
Sid Meier's civilization.
Nonsense! I shall feast upon your bones.
He does this every day.
This
Every
video is
day.
going to discuss the new Barbarian Clans
Carl,
game mode,
every
the leader
day?
selection pool, and some of the balance changes and AI tweaks that will be coming to you for free.
All right, balance changes. Eleanor has been nerfed. AI tweaks. Eleanor no longer goes for great works.
Later this month.
So fill a tankard with the blood of your enemies, mount up on your fastest horse, and hold
It's a
on
better
tight,
look.
because the barbarians are getting their revenge, and this time they're bringing war cards.
3 of the most exciting things about the new Barbarian
War Cards. Ladies and gentlemen, if barbarians weren't destructive enough, we are getting Barbarian War Cards. They saw Gilgamesh. They loved Gilgamesh. Now they are Gilgamesh. This is bad news. This is terrible stuff.
Clans game mode are that it's awesome, obviously, it's free, and everybody gets it. Even if you only have the base game and none of the expansions or DLCs.
Be fair, love this. Love this. Everyone getting a game mode. How cool is that to release new game modes 4 years into a game's life cycle for everybody? Love this.
Or if you have it all, you will have access to this new optional game mode that offers a complete reimagining of Civilization 6 Barbarians.
The Barbarian Clans mode was directly inspired by some of the suggestions our scouts found among the thorny grasses of your social media posts. A lot of you have been wanting to see some changes to the standard kill or be killed interactions with barbarians in Civ 6. We agree there was a lot of untapped potential there. This mode introduces 6 barbarian clans, allows clans.
Oh my god, so we're getting actual barbarian clans. So kind of like secret societies in a way, like different little groups of people. This is sick.
Clans to convert into city-states and gives you all new ways to interact with them. For starters, different clans can be found living on or near different map conditions. You'll find the camps of the Hills clan near hills.
Yeah, that makes sense. Moving on.
And the Rover clan near horses resources.
Oh, okay.
To make
What if you're near hills and horses? I mean, horses have to be on flatland, but what if the flatland is near hills? What if you have the Hills clan and the Rovers clan just fighting each other near the horses? What happens? I have so many questions.
combat with barbarians even more interesting, clans can also claim and build unique units from major civilizations that are not present in that game.
Clans accumulate progress every turn toward conversion into a city-state, because sometimes even barbarians want to enjoy the creature comforts of civilization. Depending
This guy definitely has a team monopoly. Carl definitely found a way to get the team monopoly.
on how you interact with clans you encounter, you can either add or subtract to their progress towards a life of leisure.
So if they become a city-state, if they just become a regular, like, are they barbs until they're a city-state? Or now are they like a city-state that can build more barbs? That's what I want to know. Because that's an interesting game mechanic there. Shoutouts to the game mechanic. If you help the barbs get to a city-state, will they not bother you anymore? Because they're not barbs anymore, they're a city-state. Or if you get them to a city-state, are you soused with them and they go attack other people? I have so many questions.
Dispersing a clan will wipe it off the face of the map, as you're used to.
All
However,
right.
choosing to raid a clan will not destroy it. Instead, you'll earn some gold and knock down some of that clan's progress towards city-state conversion. You can stop a clan from attacking your cities by paying a modest protection fee in the
I love this. Okay, so you can pay off the barbs. This is really cool because in Anno 1800, another game that I really enjoy, you can pay off the pirates in that game, and it's a very, very cool way to interact with their equivalent of barbarians, where you can actually pay them off a little bit. I really like this. I think early gold on a game, on a difficulty like Deity, early gold is really important, and you're going to have to use it on other things. But I do like this as a mechanic to kind of throw a wrench into things early on if you don't want the barbs to attack you and you don't really have any other options. I'm loving this.
form of a bribe. You can also hire a clan and add its strongest unit to your army. Exchanging coin in these civilized encounters will boost the clan's progress towards conversion.
Oh, that's
Spend
so
your gold
cool.
to incite
So you can pay kind of like a levy, but to get only one unit, but it's their strongest unit. Interesting. That actually might be more helpful on Deity than some of the other options, still depending on how the city-state mechanic works, but the barbs typically, especially early on, are farther ahead in the tech tree, and so if they have a crossbow or a musketman or something and you're still stuck on archers, adding one of those units to your army, I don't know if it's on a permanent basis or not. Can we see that?
coin in these civilized encounters will boost the clan's progress towards conversion. Or spend your gold to
Nope. It's here. I know it's here. Not that one.
You can stop a clan from attacking your cities.
Here we
by
go. Spend 102 gold to hire an Eagle Warrior unit from this clan. The unit will appear near the city of Passargade this turn. The clan will gain 5 points towards city-state conversions. Clans can be hired once every 10 turns, so it seems like you get it permanently. See, that's what I'm thinking. If you get it permanently, that can be very, very helpful, which is unlike a levy.
paying a modest protection fee in the
All
form.
right, skip ahead.
Or spend your gold to incite them and pay them to attack someone else, while you deny all culpability. Unless you start getting too
Yo, we can hire the barbs to kill people. This is so cool. This is so much cooler than when Carl debated and he said a new barb mode, I thought it would just be typical of like the enhanced barbarian modes, but this is far cooler.
comfortable around your barbarous allies and they abduct one of your civilian units, you also have the option to pay a ransom in order to get that unit back if a combat rescue isn't in the cards.
147 gold for a builder is a lot of gold for a builder. It's less than buying another builder, I guess, because that'll be at least around 200 to start. But that's the barbs are good negotiators, man.
Overall, the Barbarian Clans mode will offer even more strategic possibilities as you make your way through the game. You can still treat barbarians like the empty-headed gold piñatas you're used to. Or you can try
The empty-headed gold piñatas. Is that what you think of barbarians? That's what every game of Civilization I've played, I've got like, yo, can we find the empty-headed gold pinatas and kill them? I need a boost. The empty-headed gold pinatas. That's fun. I like that.
More nuanced approach. Learn to live together, and maybe, eventually, become their suzerain.
Yeah, so they just
free
become a
February
city-state.
game update
Cool.
also introduces another new feature that we've seen 1 or 2 requests for. Ever since we launched the Natural Wonder Picker and then the City-State Picker, there's been a lot of conversation about a similar picker, but for opposing civilizations. We have answered your...
Oh my god, okay, so hold up. If we can get give me random, but if this is give me random, but Eleanor, I will lose my mind. What I've wanted forever is the ability to pick all random, but exclude some civs. Right? I don't want to choose which ones are in the game. I want to choose a couple that won't be in the game. And then the game can choose randomly between them. Oh, this might be the best patch ever.
Your calls and are proud to introduce the leader selection pool. That's right, you will now be able to customize the pool of leaders that can be used in a game.
Oh, yo! Just 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! I may or may not have been saying I wanted this for months. This is incredible. This is the whole patch. Barbarian game mode is sweet. This is the best patch. This is the best possible patch. Oh my goodness.
If you find Trajan to be too big of a bully, you can eliminate him from your selection pool, and he will be guaranteed not to appear in your game.
Oh yeah.
Similarly, if there's a leader you've never played against and want to see how you measure up, you can make sure they're one of the only leaders available, guaranteeing them a spot on your map. The leader selection pool can even be used in multiplayer mode to restrict the leaders other players can choose.
Also included in the free February game update
I'm so
are some
happy.
additional tweaks to the AI. For inspiration here, we not only looked to your comments on social media, but also looked up into the sky. The bulk of our AI changes involve air units and air combat.
And I like that. You know what? The AI does need better air units and air combat. They've already been better. We've been playing a lot of AI games on stream lately, and they've already been much better, but I think the AI needs this. It's really easy to roll over the AI once you get to planes, even if they also have planes. So I'm excited to see what they do here.
AI opponents will now be much more likely to utilize anti-air defenses, as well as much more likely to launch airstrikes of their own. This should add another level of late-game challenge to anyone who's looking for it and prevent the AI from being completely bombarded.
Yeah, I like
We've also made a
this.
few balance changes. While some of these affect only Rise and Fall or Gathering Storm expansion content, most of the changes are for all rule sets. For example, we've shifted around some policy slots available to certain governments to more accurately reflect the way those governments would run in reality, and to better align with playstyles you might anticipate when you select them. We've also rebalanced some natural wonders.
I like how there's just a lot of talking and not a lot of showing. Like, hey, we've rebalanced a bunch of policy cards. And it's like, cool. Which ones? Like, you just have to wait for the patch notes. But now I'm sitting here like stressed out like, ooh, my strategies. Can I still use my strategies? Do I have to think of new strategies? But you'll just never know in this video.
And made some text clarifications and natural wonder descriptions. As an example, we've added a campus adjacency bonus to the Great Barrier Reef.
That makes a lot of sense. I mean, how often is that actually helpful? Not very, but like that makes a lot. That's a sensible change.
Nod to the invaluable marine biology research performed there in real life. Another wonder whose changes some of you might be interested in? The Cliffs of Dover.
Ooh!
Yo!
The worst wonder in the game.
Yo.
You know what? The Cliffs of Dover is not the worst wonder in the game. It's one of the worst wonders in the game, but there are worse wonders, for sure. Lake Retba, I think, is worse than Cliffs of Dover. I think Eye of the Sahara is worse than Cliffs of Dover. There's a few of them, but Cliffs of Dover is ready for an upgrade.
The Cliffs will now provide 3 gold, 3 culture, and 2 food.
Yeah.
One more word about the
Jesus.
Cliffs of Dover, and I will cut out your tongue with my dullest blade.
With my dullest blade. Carl, you savage. You handsome, handsome savage.
So there it is, folks, all the important beats from our free February game update, headlined by the optional new game mode Barbarian Clans and the leader selection pool to customize the civ.
I don't think we're appreciating this look enough. You might be, but like, white shirt, blue, not denim, but kind of denim looking kind of button up with a black sports jacket, but not like it's a casual sports. I like this. This is business casual. This is very cool.
That can appear in your game. Expect the update on February 26th, and don't forget to tune back in when we...
February 26th. Hey, that's a catapult. What day is that? Is that a day I can play Civ? February 26th, that is a Friday. I will be streaming the new patch live that day. How
Hit
cool.
April to learn about the final free game update of the season.
Civ fans, you are the best fans in gaming.
And you're the best devs in gaming.
Thank you all for watching, and we hope you enjoy taking one more turn. Or depending on how many barbarian clans you intend to raid,
One more burn.
Carl, just killing it, man. Carl is a 10 out of 10 this video. I like all the patch stuff, but Carl wins the video. This is an interesting update. I love the Barb game mode. So I heard a little bit about the Barb game mode before this video. I had thought it was going to be just like a enhanced Barb game mode where there's just more or less barbs, or you can have more customizable options before you get into the game. But actually seeing they've adopted some of the Anno 1800 style, whether that was the inspiration or not, right? Where you can trade with the barbs and negotiate with them and work with them, I think is amazing. I'm gonna love sending barbs to go and ruin other people's day. That's fantastic. The combat stuff is sweet because there's always a point in a domination game where you have planes and the AI doesn't, and the AI doesn't defend well against them. They don't really know how to use them, and I think them better utilizing the aircraft that are in the game will make them a little more formidable if you are going for a domination game, so I really like that. Cliffs of Dover getting a much needed upgrade. It's one of those things where they kind of leave you hanging a little bit like, hey, we switched a bunch of the policy cards around. It's like, cool. But can we see that? Because if we can't see that, I don't really know how to analyze that. So excited for policy cards getting switched around. I always think it's cool to update things as the game goes along, to make us update our strategies as we play. Just knowing nothing about it, we're just going to have to wait for the patch notes. Otherwise, though, this is a fun video. I always love doing these. If you did enjoy this video, like and subscribe button are around. Let me know what you think of the February update in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.